Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuke ama-reality shows ethu ala Mzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Siyaphinda-ke futhi sikhulume ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala Mzansi. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi kanye ne-notification bell ukuze uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha wofagile. Today, guys, I'm going to talk about Sithelo Shozi. Oh, she's going through the most, you guys. And I do imagine how hard and challenging it is to actually go on a fight against abantu bakamkhize slash Pisane. So, because of course they're all powerful, they have all the money. All the money that we need in South Africa is in that house. Yaga Pisane. So you know, to have to go against them is not an easy thing, and we might not be paying attention to it at times. I do feel like behind the scenes she really is possibly being intimidated because of the power that they have, you know, and also just the association with Minister Mdletshe. It really makes the whole thing very suspicious, you guys. So apparently she recently deleted her social media accounts, and people are suspecting that maybe she's having to go into hiding or something like that. Maybe she's not feeling safe, and it just might be that also she's feeling like you know, because there are times where you will feel like the negativity online is too much, you know, and maybe she just wants to focus on herself and focus on this fight that she is involved in, trying to get her child back. Okay, so the South African has reported on this case because obviously she's opening up about a lot of things that have happened to her, a lot of things that have been unreasonably demanded from her in her quest to get her baby to come back and live with her. Okay, it says Mdletshe and Sithelo Shozi, and then it says Sithelo Shozi was forced to prove that she is the biological mother. Okay, I think we were all aware that she at some point was asked to do a DNA test on a child to prove who the father of the child is, or that Andile really is the father of the child. But it's coming out now that at some point it was demanded from her that she does a DNA test so that she could prove that she is the mother of her children. It doesn't make sense at all, but I guess the rich people do that to people that are not so rich. You know, I'm like, oh my God, like, that's why I feel like it really, the fight is bigger than we think behind the scene. I feel sorry for her, honestly. It says here, Sithelo Shozi has previously opened up about her ex Mdletshe demanding a paternity test to prove that he is the father of their two daughters, Florence and Coco. But now the influencer and entertainer is spilling the tea on demands that she was forced to undergo a DNA test as well. Use of the bombshell allegation was leaked via sworn statement submitted to the Johannesburg High Court last week. In it, Sithelo accused Andile and his mother Sean, aka Mamkhize, of unlawfully and unconstitutionally abducting her daughter Florence. Okay, according to a 24 page affidavit, Sithelo Shozi revealed that Mdletshe demanded a DNA test to prove his paternity. She added that she was also forced to prove that she was the biological mother of Lawrence and Coco. According to Times Live, she shared in her statement, "As if there was not enough, I was also summoned to undergo a DNA test. This was done to confirm that I am indeed the biological mother. I obliged." Sithelo added that the DNA tests were done willingly but under unlawful circumstances. She added, "I had no qualms undergoing the DNA test. I was faithful and loyal to Pisane during our relationship. What I objected to was the manner in which they approached it. It was unlawful to abduct a child and force us to undergo the DNA test. Okay. In June last year, Mdletshe and Sithelo Shozi's relationship made headlines after she accused him of being physically abusive towards her during a relationship. She also revealed that she would be laying charges of assault against him. Not long after, a copy of a protection order by Andile against Sithelo accusing her of being violent and aggressive went viral. A month later, Mdletshe demanded paternity tests to prove Sithelo's daughters were his. According to Sunday World, a letter of demand from the attorneys revealed Adile's doubts. Okay, a letter read, "Our client has in the recent past requested that you both take a DNA test in respect of the baby Flo and baby Coco to lay to rest the old rumors of infidelity in your parts during the time when the kids were conceived." Okay, and it says, and instead of addressing our client's genuine request, you opted to divert attention from the real issues at hand by throwing allegations of abuse against our client. Sithelo is currently seeking permanent protection order against Andile. Honestly, it's an ugly situation. It really is, and I imagine how frustrating it is for her. I mean, I know that there's a lot of opinions on how she even ended up having these babies with Andile Pisane, especially because there is an issue of an age gap between the two of them, and how people feel that he was actually a child when she got with him, Sithelo. But I do still feel like it's an unfortunate situation to be in. I don't know why they wouldn't just share the kids. Like, she can have the primary custody of the kids as a mom, and then if he really just wants to be participating in the lives of the children, he still could, even though, why use the tactics that they are using to take, because I believe that one of the children is with them, in a way that Sithelo believes is unlawful, and she never agreed to it, but also forcing her to have DNA tests and all of that. It just sounds very dodgy, and it also sounds like they're using certain tactics to intimidate her. And I mean, also time is going, you guys. This her child is not living with her. She wants her child to live with her, and time is passing by, and the child is growing. And I think that is just their strategy, because if you're going through court processes, it takes time for them to make that final decision, for you to actually be able to get what you really want in a situation. So it really is unfortunate. I do feel like there is a whole lot more going on with this story that we're never gonna get to know about. Even her deactivating her social media might actually be her dealing with a lot behind the scenes. Honestly, you guys, I do feel like any mother that can take care of their own children, it should be with their children. If they wanted a shared custody, they should have asked for that, or at least go through courts to get that, instead of just intimidating her just because they have more money than she does. And it makes me look at Ushon Mkhize in a different way. It really does. As a mom too, why would she allow that? Or why would she do that to Sithelo as a mom? It really it changes the way that I look at her when I think about this story. Anyway, you guys, please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Please like the video before uphume kuyona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntanda kakhulu.